All right, let's talk about VA. As you can tell, okay, I have experience in the VA loan, both
Very much
as
so.
a homeowner. I use the VA loan. As a realtor, I specialize in relocating veterans and helping them with their VA loans. So I know quite a bit about this one, but I'm not going to steal the show here. It's still Julia. So Julia, tell us, okay, about the VA loan and some of those key features of that loan. What makes it unique?
So VA is the Veterans Administration, and it's for our active military and for our veterans. And thank you for your service, Ronnie.
Yes, ma'am. My pleasure.
VA allows for 100% financing with no mortgage insurance, which is really, really cool. The interest rates are very good, better than most other loan programs. And the really cool part about it is that we have a program in Florida right now called Hometown Heroes
There we go.
that also offers up to $25,000 for down payment assistance for our active military and veterans. And it's super cool. So if somebody qualified only for $300,000, now they just bumped it up to $325,000 because they're going to have
right.
that extra leverage with the Hometown Hero.
And you can use Hometown Heroes for closing costs. You can use Hometown Heroes for down payment.
Yes.
If you wanted to add a down payment to the house. And you can use to bring down the sales price too.
You sure can.
Hometown Heroes for the VA loan gives people that little extra.
Yes.
Not little, a lot of extra benefits when it comes to liquidity. And I'm actually doing a deal right now where the buyer's coming in zero down, the buyer's coming in no closing costs at all because they mixed the VA loan with the Hometown Heroes.
Yes, it's really amazing. It's just a great program. And VA is a lot more lenient when it's concerned to credit scores.
Wow.
They really don't look heavily on credit scores. Now, ideally, they'd love to see a 580 or above, but they're not as stringent as the other loan programs.
And I tell realtors when it's a VA loan, communicate that to the seller and the seller's agent and say, listen, this is a government guaranteed loan. If they're approved for the VA, that's it. They're approved for a VA loan, you're good. They're not going to, most veterans are not going to go into buyer's default because they didn't qualify, right? Because the VA loan has a very strong approval process and it's an entitlement. It's not let me apply for a loan. No, it's the VA guarantees veterans a loan if they meet the requirements.
Yes, and it's just great. It's probably one of my favorite programs that's out there. And it can be kind of scary when a loan officer or an agent doesn't know a whole lot about it. So it's really important that they educate themselves on the loan program and to ask the client when you meet with them, did you happen to be in the military?
That's right.
Are you a veteran? Are you active military? Those are good questions just to kind of get to know your client a little bit better up front.
No, for sure.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't know. They don't know they know they have a VA loan, but they don't know all the benefits of the VA loan and all the different aspects of it. Like, for example, if you have above 10% disability, you don't pay the VA funding fee.
You are right. And I was just about to get to that.
There we go.
Yeah, that's very good. And also in the state of Florida, depending on the county, property taxes can be reduced, if not completely go away for a disabled veteran.
If you're 100% disabled,
yes.
Depending on the county, you may not even pay property taxes.
Right.
So that drops your monthly obligation on your mortgage.
Yes, and the debt to income.
There we go, 100%. Yeah. And also primary occupancy loan. So
yes.
You can't use the VA loan if you're buying an investment property or a second house.
Now, if you're active military and your spouse is going to reside when you are out of the country, on orders, then the wife or spouse, husband, wife can buy a home here, live in it while they are away.
If you get stationed in Japan, you can still buy your home here. I'll give you one more that you may or may not know about. Let's say you're an active duty airman at MacDill Air Force Base.
Okay.
And then you get PCS to Texas, to San Antonio. And you bought a home in MacDill in Tampa with your VA loan, and then you get PCS, you get moved orders to Texas. You can buy in Texas with the VA loan.
I did.
And you move the entitlement.
Yes.
That's pretty awesome, right?
It's very awesome. Yes, I actually, one of my brothers had 4 VA loans at one time because they kept moving him.
Hey, listen, that's a little hack you can use to build a little investment portfolio if you're in the military.
Yeah,
right?
absolutely. Now he ran out of entitlement after
right.
the 4th one. He didn't
You
have
got to
any
refinance,
eligibility
right?
left. Yeah.
But listen, VA loan, great to know about it, and
Yep.
it's great to know all the different aspects of it because you can tell your client more knowledgeably.
Yes, and they must be honorably discharged with a DD 214.
Okay.
If they have the DD 214, then the lender can request the eligibility certificate.
And what if they're active duty and they don't have one?
Then we would just have to have the orders that they're being transferred to another location.
There we go. There's
Yeah.
always a way to get it done.
Absolutely.